Hey guys, welcome to the video. This is the third and final part of my coverage of Surviving Mars, which was a sponsored video, guys. The first one, and I guess technically speaking, the rest of them was provided by my partners over at gamesplanet.com. Link in the description down below. So just so you know, guys, in case you've not seen the first episode, I don't want you to think that this was anything but what it was, which was a sponsored video at the time when I did the first one. And I guess you could still say that it's still a game that I received to make a video on. So just want a full disclosure, guys. Don't be one of those people that doesn't tell you everything. I'll just tell you everything. So what's happened? Well, a lot. I was having a few problems with the game. Because I won't lie, some of the bits to do with the city management seem a bit wonky to me. I don't know if anyone else is having the same problem. I've seen a lot of people on the forums saying they're having this problem, but, well, the AI of the game doesn't seem to be very good in places. When you have a citizen that specializes in something, say you have a engineer who's very good at crafting electronics at the electronics factory, for example, for some reason, and I don't know what it is, and I can't stop it without using a mod, which I will do on another playthrough possibly. Oh, I'm going to get interrupted by the radio.
Your first radio host choice with the best radio voice.
Thanks very much. Anyway, yes, without a mod, they seem to just put any random citizen anywhere. Even if you've got a specialist, an engineer, they'll make him a bartender for no apparent reason. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to why it's happening, but it is. And it took me a long, long time to get going. This is 2 weeks worth of work here, guys. After the second video, it's quite a difference. And anyway, let's go back to the actual game, where everything is bustling away. And my recording FPS has just nosedived to 30. I'm going to have to zoom... Well, 14. I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit. There we go. Unfortunately, if I pan down, you can see more things. Yeah, we are down into the 20s and 15s and 13s and 8s of FPS. The game does normally run quite well, but I've got so much going on that as soon as I look at everything at once, it's very unhappy. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to kind of do a little ramble and talk through... what's actually happening.
Has died.
Funding
well, received.
Someone died. That happened. I think that was probably a natural death. Let's go on there. Everyone is mostly happy. There's a bunch of colonists that aren't happy about being able to relax, so I need to do some tweaks down here and get them relaxing. This is the biggest dome you can build, by the way, without any special unlocks. So these are all the maximum domes, and they're all happy in there. They're just about to be completely happy. I have way too much. I have way too many citizens. Hopefully my guns will shoot down any more meteors decide to come. Yep. So these little guys down here, these little guys are very good for shooting down asteroids. You should make them as soon as you can. Especially when you got meteor showers like I have right now. So anyway, I started...
incoming.
Thank you. I started over in this section over here where there's almost nothing going on and the FPS is nice and smooth over here.
Found. Meteor incoming.
Do you know what? Since I'm going to ramble on about what's going on, I'm just going to temporarily turn voice all the way off. Just so I can talk to you guys just fine. I'll put the sound back onto the standard audio. Right, now as we were, I did have a dome over here, which is why we've got this random pipe over here. And another thing I figured out, which the game doesn't actually mention, which is also really worth pointing out, these underground rare metals and any resources like this in the ground, when the game says you can place one on top, you can actually in fact place more than one, which it doesn't actually mention. It looks like my drones are going to have to repair that. Hopefully they'll repair that nice and quick. I have a lot of drones, that's why the FPS is so bad. Hopefully they'll be on top of that in a moment. Anyway, as I was saying, you can in fact place a multiple around. The game doesn't actually make any mention of that, so I was needlessly struggling at points when I could have actually made more. Maybe I can find an example. I suppose I could just slide on over to my big city over here. So under here, about here, originally, was a rare metals resource. That's malfunctioned, so we're going to have to get that repaired. Oh, a drone's already on the way to repair that. They're all over it. I have a lot of drones. There's about 1,000 drones now, and about 4,000 citizens. This is why it's quite laggy at this point. So as you can see, they're working away again. And there's more than one in that area. So another thing that unless you've watched a video without a tutorial, you don't actually get told that in the game. So you can in fact have multiple things on water nodes to mine, or the money mine nodes. Okay, everything seems to be bustling away quite well. We've got a shit ton of metal down there. Also, as soon as you can, guys, build these. The triboelectric scrubbers. They stop everything getting dusty. So if you put two side by side, they look after each other reasonably well. It's not like there's a lot of diminishing returns with them, but generally speaking, if you've got two or even three, and you've got the power to do it, it'll keep everything absolutely perfect. So all these are not getting dusty at all. And I say they're looking after each other rather well. I would recommend putting all your power things nearby. I've built all the wonders, guys. I've basically, at this point, completed the game. No mods, no nothing. All legit. I'm quite proud of being able to get this far. Literally, the only things I can research now are repeatable stuff. So I can literally just bang that out straight away. Start researching it. This is a space elevator. If you've not seen this, this is a rather wondrous thing because it allows you to almost instantly get everything that you could possibly want without using a rocket ship. I actually only have one ship at this point because I was so low on resources at one point I was having to scrap ships. So you can order almost anything you want off here. As you can see, I've got plenty of money because I'm mining like there's no tomorrow. Well, that shoots up. I think that was so quick you probably won't have even seen it. And 3, 2, 1, 1, a half. There it is. So that's it. There's goods already here. So it's great. You could just crack on. The UI does get a little bit crazy by this point, though, because I've got so much stuff going on. Because I must be at about 725 homeless people, I need to keep building domes like there's no tomorrow at the moment. Like I say, at this point, I have basically completed the game. Let's go check out this fracture. We have a fracture still in this corner. Is there a drone on the way to fix it? No. They actually haven't automatically come over to fix it. You need to fix that, guys. Jeez, normally that's all automatic. See, they've done that. That's all it took. Oh, I see. I haven't given it priority. My bad. So yeah, we have a ton of residents in there. Literally, it's so overcrowded right now. We really have to crack on making some of the largest domes, keeping everyone happy. Because I might just go and see how much population I can get up to until losing the game just out of sheer overcrowding. So yeah, as you can see, other than other than meteorites happening, nothing bad's really going on at the moment. These guys can probably slow down their work. They don't need to be working overtime. It does need repairing though, but this dome is kind of out in the sticks, kind of out on its own, because I came over here because the amount of resources over here is just insane. I got absolutely all of the research, but there's some new research now after this asteroid field has gone by and pelted us. Another wonder over here, the radar dish, that gives you a whole lot more research. And anything else special? There is this bottomless pit that keeps generating normal metal and rare metal, which is sold. And the drones are busy down here lagging away, lagging real bad. But then they're filling this guy up at a pretty comfortable rate. And that's $2.5 billion for every 100 at the moment. And like I say, this thing's a bottomless supply as long as I keep it working. It's a bottomless supply, that wonder. So another thing that once you get it, it starts to make the game a lot easier. Now this I loved this when I first built this. This is the artificial sun, which does exactly what it says on the tin. And it's just surrounded by wait, what do you call them? Solar panels! Yes! Solar panels. And these atomic accumulators are storing the energy. So we have a ton of stored power. Like 17,000 stored power. Our demand is creeping up on 5,000. And our production hourly is 5,500. So we are doing quite well. We're on top of everything, really, at this point. The other wonder, again, is this bottomless concrete machine. That's just harvesting away. I think that's about it. what other wonders have we built? Well, technically, this dome over here is also a wonder, because this one's fancy. A slice of Earth on Mars, this dome increases the comfort of all the residents and the sanity, every soul. So these guys are... You can't really get this perfect, but it's almost perfect. Again, it's overcrowded. I've got 82 homeless people, because they won't stop having babies. So I'm going to have to get a few more shuttlecraft bits made, so these guys can start bringing people to domes that are empty, or not as full. But anyway, guys, that's about the long and the short of it. I just thought I would bring you up to speed with where I am now, because it's taken me 2 weeks to get to this point, and I didn't feel like the videos were proving that popular. My first video has only been viewed at the time of writing by less than 15 people out of nearly 2,000 subscribers. I don't think anyone cares for this game very much, but I kind of enjoyed it. Again, I think it's a lot better with some mods, because I've seen the modded version, which stops your citizens from just going wherever they choose and actually stick to their speciality, which I thought would be a feature of the game anyway. But apparently that is not a thing. They will just go wherever they choose. So you will have your engineers moonlighting as bartenders for no discernible reason, even if you change all the settings. So I don't know what that is, whether it's just a bug that needs patching or whether that's just fully intended, but it's not very useful. So anyway, guys, I think that just about wraps up everything, unless there's any... Is there any wonders that I missed? There's not that many. No, I've covered... Oh, Project Morpheus is a special building that also helps with your citizens' comfort, I believe. Oh no, it stimulates the development of new perks in adult colonists. So instead of having all the rubbish perks like alcoholism and whatnot, it improves upon that, as far as I'm aware. And again, now that's about everything. So I just thought I'd wrap up the series there, and then possibly do a modded playthrough, maybe in just one video, just all roughly cut together rather than a long playthrough, because I don't think anyone seems to really want that, or at least nobody that watches my channel is actually interested in this RTS game, it would appear. But anyway, if you liked the video, you know what to do, but in case you didn't know what to do, and you don't YouTube very often, then please do consider subscribing if you want to see more of all kinds of different games. I've got a lot of VR content coming up, by the way, guys. Just thought I'd throw that out there. And consider liking the video and sharing it with your friends. And I'll see you guys in the next one.